What is up, guitar legends? We're looking at Justin Bieber song today, Confirmation. You're going to need the Capo on fret 1 for this. Alright, it's pretty much the same thing for the whole song. It's a really nice one to play along to, but it's a little tricky with the rhythms. Okay, so let's just dive straight into the main rhythm, which is also the intro as well. So we're going to start with this E minor chord, but we're going to add this top high G. Okay, we're going to have an open B, but the high G is there. We're then going to go to a D sus shape, just for one beat, and then we move up to C add 9 shape for one beat. Then we move that finger up, and we get G. Okay. Then we're going to go to A minor, and then make sure you use the correct fingers here to E minor. Alright, so we can kind of keep the middle finger where it is when we move to this E minor shape. Alright, the pinky's not down for this shape. It can be, but I just tend to add it afterwards. So again, E minor add 9, D, C, G, A minor, E minor. Now you'll notice the song is in sets of 3, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, or you can count like this: 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And... So just make sure you can do this basic rhythm first, because this works as a simplified version. Alright. Now, if we want to add a little bit more to this, we can kind of emphasize those beats, but add some in-between strums. So I tend to play down, up, down, 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 down, up. Okay, so you can add in the up and the down. So we have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Okay. Alright, now if you want to get that, there's like a piano line going, playing. It happens on each line here. Okay, so if we change the beats to and to down, up, up, on those ups I want you to do a B string and G string. Okay, it doesn't matter if you don't hit them every time. Sometimes you might accidentally hit the other strings. It doesn't really matter. But now if you listen, we have this. Now for the G chord, you're gonna have to take the third finger off to make that work. All right, so you just take the third finger off, you get the open B, and it works. And again we have. All right, the next layer we can add, if you want to make this even more advanced, we kind of had this slap on beat 2. Right, so you still do a down strum, so you still go through the strings, but you bring the palm into the strings as you do it. So now it sounds like this. Okay, so after you slap, that's when we have the nose. So make sure you kind of land with the pick under the B string, like that, and then it's easier to come back into it. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So now I pointed that out to you, you'll notice I'm doing it every time. Now when we get to the verse part, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to strip it right back. You can see by this tab here we've got 2 notes per chord now. Don't forget we're working in sets of 3s for this song. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a... It's always in sets of 3 notes, right? So for this, we're going to go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Alright, you'll notice I've got the palm of my hand is against the strings, which means you hold the pick a bit more firmly and you play harder, right? And you get this nice soft sound. Ain't nobody got no patience. Want what they want right now. One more time. Then we do this bit again. Ain't nobody got no patience. Want what they want right now. And again. Ain't nobody being no anxious. I can hear your heart beating out loud. Quit acting like we're in a race. Then we progress it, okay? So have a look at the tab, make sure that you pause the video and practice this for a bit. We've got third and first finger, 2 frets away. We've got A8 and we've got D6, right? Then we're gonna go to here with finger 1 and 2. This is a 1 fret gap instead of a 2 fret gap. So now we're on, second finger's on A6, first finger's on D5. And you slide it down 2 frets. Then we have to move up a string. Now we're using D and G string, right? So second finger's D6, first finger's G5. Then 2 fret gap again underneath our initial shape. And back again to that first shape. So we start on this shape and finish on this shape. Now if you want to add a slap in, you can do 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Okay, all you do is you add it on beat 2 to begin with, because you never play a note on beat 2. Okay, that's the easiest part to add in. Okay, all I'm doing is bringing my hand against the strings. Alright, that's all it is. Now the harder part is slapping on beat 4 because we're playing a note at the same time. So you kind of have to try and go through the A string as you're bringing the hand into the string, which is quite hard. Likewise here, at the end. So the hand comes down as you pick, which is quite difficult, alright? So you don't have to do the slap on beat 4 if you find that too hard, but definitely add in beat 2, like this. Alright, you've pretty much learned the whole song now, guys, in terms of the rhythms here. Okay, so there's just one more thing I want to show you, which is the pre-chorus. We can do the busy rhythm that we've learned already, but we're going to just strip it back a little bit and take out a few strums. So when we get to the part that goes, quit acting like we're in a race, begging me, you know I'm all the way over, take a moment to cherish this space. So quick to move forward, no pressure, and we got. So it's the same as the chorus rhythm, but after the slap, so if you listen, I stop playing. Okay, you'll also notice that I'm missing out those notes. Remember before we were playing? Okay, so essentially we're just missing that part out. We're just adding a gap in there. So we can do that for the pre-chorus part. All right, you'll also notice that I don't play as loudly as I do in the chorus, because then there's more impact when you get to the chorus, right? Now, the thing is, with this first pre-chorus, we're gonna start doing this. Begging me, you know I'm on the way over, take a moment to cherish this space. Then we go back to this part. No pressure and we got the rest. Okay, so the first half of the pre-chorus we're going to do this, but the second half we go back to our little riff here. Okay, then we come into the chorus and we can go back to that busy rhythm that we've already learnt. We can keep it going. All you ever really want, all you ever really need is at home. We've got the. So essentially we do this chord progression 4 times, alright? Then we go into verse 2, which is exactly the same as before, right? Okay, you can add in little hammer-on pull-offs if you want to. Okay, it sounds pretty cool in certain places if you want to add that in there. Now, when we get to the second pre-chorus, remember last time we did half and half. We started off and then we changed to the verse part, right? But for the second pre-chorus, we're just going to stick to this stripped back rhythm. You're in a race, begging me, you know I'm on the way over. We stay there. No pressure, and you got the rest got the rest of our lives. Now there's one more part that we just want to look at. It's that kind of hook part. We can just keep the busy rhythm going the first time we do this. So that's the falsetto part. Still keep it busy, right? But at the very end of the song, we do this part again. We come to this falsetto part again. Just do one strum for each chord plus the string picking. So we're going to go. And then we finish on the E minor chord, Alright, that is everything, guys. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell icon. I do love the lyrics to this song. I feel like it reminds you to just chill out a little bit, be more patient with life. And it's the same with guitar playing, right? We want to get really good, really fast, but you kind of just have to accept that it's going to take time and that you have to be patient, alright? So good luck with the play along, take your time with it, and I'll see you in the next lesson.